Hola, estudiantes. It's Mrs. Santiago here, and today we're going to explore the vocabulary of la casa, los cuartos y los muebles. Let's go. First, we have to learn the word for the actual house, la casa, which is different than if you live in el apartamento. Inside of the house, you have these different smaller areas called los cuartos. Inside the cuarto, you have los muebles. Los muebles. You might have las matas or las plantas. The grass outside might be called one of two different words. La grama o el césped. Don't confuse grama with your grandmother. Remember, grandmother in Spanish is la abuela. La grama, el césped. El jardín. It doesn't matter if your jardín is vegetables or flowers. El jardín, vegetales o flores. El árbol. Los arbustos. You might live in la ciudad. La ciudad. El pueblo. El pueblo. That's like Alden, the town. El pueblo. El campo. El campo. I like to think I camp in the country. El campo. If I live outside of El Campo, maybe I live in an area known as las afueras. In English, we might say the outskirts of town, las afueras. La puerta, la puerta. La ventana, la ventana. I like to think of puerta and say portal. It's the portal from one room to another or outside the house to the inside of the house. Ventana reminds me of vent. I open the window to vent, to get some air through the vent. Ventana. El garaje, el garaje. El ático, el ático. In your ático, you might have la caja. Now, your caja can be plástico, cartón. It might even be made from madera. Caja. El espejo. El espejo. La lavandería. La lavandería. La lavadora. La lavadora. La secadora. La secadora. La oficina. La oficina. El estante. El estante. El escritorio. El escritorio. La cocina. La cocina. La nevera or el refrigerador. Two different words. La nevera, sometimes also used for a cooler, or el refrigerador. Looks like the English word. La estufa or el horno. La estufa is really the thing on the top where you have the different burners. Estufa, stove. Horno is oven. This one has two ovens. La estufa, el horno. El fregadero. El fregadero. The verb to wash dishes is fregar. El fregadero. El lavaplatos. Lavar to wash, platos plates. The plate washer. El lavaplatos. Las sillas. Las sillas. El comedor. El comedor. Comer means to eat. Comedor, dining room. La mesa. La mesa. El baño. El baño. La ducha y la bañera. So, la ducha is the shower where the water comes out, and la bañera is your bathtub. Think of the room baño, bañera. El inodoro. El inodoro. I like to remember I use the bathroom indoors, not outdoors. Inodoro. El lavamanos. If a dishwasher is a lavaplatos, then in the bathroom, what are you washing? Your manos, or your hands. El lavamanos. La sala. La sala. En la sala, yo tengo el sofá. El sofá. El sillón. El sillón. Remember, la silla is a chair that's more hard-backed. El sillón is more of an armchair, more comfy. La mesita. Think about the word mesa, table. This is a small table, so I add ita to the end of it, which signifies small. La mesita. La televisión. La televisión. La lámpara. La lámpara. El dormitorio, or la habitación. Think about when you go to college, you would live in the dormitory, and if you stay in it long enough, your bedroom becomes your habitat. El dormitorio, la habitación. La cama, la cama. La cómoda, la cómoda. El ropero. Think of the word ropa as clothing. El ropero. La alfombra. It's kind of hard to see what that is, but it's kind of a cool fancy rug. Remember we learned carpeta is a false cognate that means binder. This is the word for carpet. Alfombra, la alfombra. Los cuadros, los cuadros. Think cuatro is four. A cuarto is the room, and a cuadro is a picture. Gracias. Now we've covered the rooms of the house and the furniture in those rooms. I hope now you can talk about the rooms of the house. Hasta luego.